Alrighty guys, back at it with another YouTube video. As you can see, I'm using the new BTL line presented by Edge Effect brand. This brand is amazing. I love it so much, and they have chosen me to be the one to represent, introduce, and test out their product. And guys, I love this product so much. But let's get into the video. So as you can see right now, I am sectioning his last two cornrows. This is basically how I do my clean parts. So what I do first is I pre-section. That means I just section it one time all the way through. I don't really try to make it perfect, because then I'm going to go back in with product and put the product on the line. As you can see, I'm doing right here, I'm putting the product right down the middle of the part I just created. And then after I've completely saturated this part, I'm going back in with my comb. I'm taking the top part of the comb because it has like a little sectioning piece, but I'm then going back and re-cleaning up the line. So as you can see right now, it made the line so much more clean and so much better. So this is basically the method I use to create my super clean HD parts. And of course, you know, nobody gets it right on the first time, or unless you've been doing this for years, but I have to go back and do it about 2 or 3 times just to make sure it is super duper clean. Alright, so now after I created that part and very happy with the sectionings I created, I put one side in a bun, and I'm gonna braid that later. And then I'm taking the Edge Effect BTL line product that I'm using, and I'm just putting that all over the section I'm about to braid. I coat it front, back, side. I typically split it down the middle, apply product in the middle, just to make sure that I have coated his hair to my satisfaction for the braiding. When it comes to braiding coarser or curlier hair textures, do not get stingy with your products. Obviously don't use too much, but don't be stingy with it, otherwise the braid won't hold as well, in my opinion. Alright, now taking a different rat tail comb. I like this comb. It has a different tip to it, and I find it easier to grab the hair with this one. Not saying anything bad about the other one. I love the other comb as well, but this one I find it easier to do my stitches with. But I take the rat tail in and I make a small section at the front. Now guys, you do not have to do as small as I am doing. I've seen many other braiders do bigger sectionings to start the base of the braid, or you know, even smaller ones than I'm doing. It depends on how you like the braid, how your clients like the braid. It just really doesn't matter. It could be small or big. But I take a small section in the front, I split it into 3 even parts, and I begin the cornrow. Now in my last video, I failed at trying to explain to you guys how to do a cornrow, and I'm hoping to do better this time. But basically, to do a cornrow, you are adding hair as you are going down the traditional braid. So as you can see, I'm stitching in a piece into the middle, and then I take the original middle piece and swoop it down to the base. No, I didn't explain that right. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, the best way to explain a cornrow is each side piece is trying to fight for the middle piece, to be the middle piece. That's the best way I know how to explain it. So basically, as I scoop in a side piece, like now, I'm scooping in a side piece. I don't go all the way through to the other side. That will mess up the stitch. I scoop in a side piece to the middle, and then the farthest piece, or the side piece that let me think. So if I'm scooping in a piece from the left, I scoop it into the middle, and that piece that is on the left is now going to be the middle piece. Then I scoop in a piece from the right to the middle, and that right piece is now going into the middle piece. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying.
Record. Just record right now? Yeah. She the best. Holla at her. Check her out.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks, dude.
And for those who keep hating, keep on hating.
You guys will have to forgive me. I'm a very visual learner, so I can sit and watch videos like this all day and figure out how to do it just from watching. So explaining it is something new to me, but I want to help you guys better understand what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. So give me a break, please. I'm really trying here. And if you guys have any requests or feedback or things I can help you with, please let me know in the comments below. Just let me know how I can better help you guys understand how to braid or anything, you know. All right, now getting to the base of his braid. Same thing like my last video. I typically, as soon as I get all the way down to the last piece that I'm adding in, if you notice, I flip my hand placement. So I'm braiding overhanded right now, but as soon as I get down to the back of the braid, I will be braiding underhanded. And as you can also see, his hair is kind of dry or is not saturated with product. I always add product as I go down, and I kind of comb it through just to make sure that the product evenly distributes throughout the whole entire hair cuticle, or the whole hair piece, if that makes sense. So that's what you'll see me do. I'll just be basically braiding it down and kind of combing in the product as I go. All right, so this next part, I always get questions on about what it does and what it's for. Basically, as soon as I finish the braids, I take foam wrap lotion and I apply this all over the braided hair, and I smooth it in, and then I put typically a do-rag or a cap over it and then blow dry it, or I let it be if my client has to go or something like that. And what this does, it basically just adds like an extra layer protection, or does like an extra seal or lock in for the braids, just to make sure that they're really not going anywhere. The hair is locked in place, every strand is where it needs to be. It's just an extra protection method. No, you're not.
No, because you was used to hairy dude. I'm not that dude no more.
You're not.
That's a different Maurice.
So you clean, Maurice?
So any females out there want to holler at me? I mean, man.
I'm not posting this.
I'm man doing that, Joe, guys. Behind closed doors. I can't tell about my secret.